Alright, in this tutorial we're going to go over looking at equations of horizontal and vertical lines. So a horizontal line is a completely flat line, flat as in left and right, like this, horizontal, left and right. It's always going to be in the form of y equals some number. Okay, y is always going to be by itself, because anytime you plot this line on a graph, it has to cross the exact same number at every y point. The x's are the ones that change, and its slope is actually 0. So when you write it out in y equals mx plus b form, you're essentially saying y equals 0 times x plus, let's say it's 2. 0 times x, 0 times anything is still 0, so it just becomes y equals 2. That's your equation. Y equals that number. You would go to 2, and then draw the completely horizontal line from there. The vertical lines are the complete opposite. It's always in the form of x equals some number, because the vertical up and down line is always going to have the exact same x value wherever it's crossing, and the y's are the ones that are changing. And its slope, instead of being 0, is actually infinity. Now, the reason why your slope is infinity is because you're looking at the changes of your y values divided by the changes of your x values. So let's just, for example, say that you have, plugging into your slope formula, 3 minus 1 over, I don't know, 5 minus 5. So you have your equation at x equals 5. Your x's are never changing between the 2 points, but the y values are. And when you would subtract that, you get 2 divided by 0. And what happens when you divide anything by 0? You get infinity. Same thing for the other side, but it would just be flipped for the horizontal lines. Your slope is 0 because the 0 is on top. Okay, so is the graph of this equation a horizontal or vertical line? And it's in the form x equals 2. Since we have the form x equals, this is a vertical line. That's all you got to look at. And then looking at a graph, hopefully you're able to tell the difference between a horizontal or vertical line. Completely flat, left to right, slope is 0. It's not changing. This is a whole, I'm not going to write yellow on that. Let's write it underneath. Horizontal. Okay,